I'm going to do a demonstration and talk through how the flow of the unit so far and where we're at now. So we did area of simple figures, the triangles, the rectangles, the squares, and the circles. Then we did composite figures, which was a composite figure can be broken up into simple figures where you break them down into the simple figures, find the area, then add them all together, and it gives you the area of the composite figure. And then we saw a video and where a rectangular prism was opened up, and you took the area of each of the pieces, kind of like a composite, and then added it together and did a surface area. Now we're going to transition into using the formula for the surface area of a rectangular prism. And to me, there's always been a big jump, and I'm going to try to explain how they came up with the formula. So I have this rectangular prism. Okay, it's a rectangular prism. And if I'm going to do surface area, that means I'm going to cover this face, this face, this face, this face, the back face, and the floor. Okay? And this is a rectangular prism. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write the formula down. And the formula is S equals PH plus 2B. Okay? And I need the perimeter of the base. P is perimeter of the base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what they are actually doing. And so I have some stuff on my desk. And I'm going to do, I'm trying to be crafty, and I'm not a very crafty person. And so I'm going to start at the bottom of my prism, and I'm going to wrap around a perimeter. Oh, should have gotten all my tape. I'm fighting with my Scotch tape right now. Hold on, I'm going to take a second. So what I did is I took and wrapped a 1 unit around the entire prism. That's called perimeter. And I'm going to do it again. And when I do it again, and I wrap it around again, I do another perimeter of units, whether it be inches or whatever unit I'm measuring in. And so, twisted it. Not a crafty person. I so know what I want to do in the video, and I'm so having a hard time demonstrating it on a video without white space. Okay. So then you have a second wrapping of units, and say it's inches. Okay. So now I have 2 inches of wrapping. Okay. And then I do it again. And you're going to see when I come back on, there's going to be a third wrapping, and all I'm doing is walking around the perimeter. Okay, kind of like painting the entire building, but instead of painting one face, I'm painting in stripes around. Yes, and then I do it again, and I do it again, and I do it again, and I do it, I'm going to do 2 of them while I'm off camera this time, and remember that they're all units, okay? And so when I wrap it around, so not crafty. You should see me off camera being crazy, dropping things, trying to get this gist so you would understand what the formula is doing. Okay. And we do that. And okay, so now we have more. We're still covering, and so when I'm painting, I'm starting here and I'm painting all the way around. Okay, I'm going to finish this up off camera, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in the fact that when I do this, and I do it for units, notice all I did was walk around, okay? So here it is. I walked around. I started here. Actually, see, I taped here. Oh, these are kind of yucky. But see, I taped it here, and then I wrapped it around. And then I went right above it, and I wrapped it around. Notice that everything, all of my faces are now covered. And if these were units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units, okay? So what did I do? But I did my perimeter. I did my perimeter, and I did it units up, okay? I did my perimeter units up. Well, there's my perimeter, and my H is how far up I did, okay? So that's my PH. So it's walking around the figure, wrapping a ribbon around it until you get to the top using the unit measurement. So here, I did 1 wrap, 2 wrap, 3 wrap, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would be a perimeter, whatever my perimeter was, times 7. Okay, and that would be there. Plus 2 B's. So this is the top, or this is a base. And if I did the area, if I calculated length times width, base times height, it would cover here. So I'd take a big old sheet, and so that's a base. That's a base. And then, yes, I know mine is open, but if I covered here, that would be another base. So basically, I did my perimeter times my height. I covered my top, and I covered my bottom. And that's how you come up with the formula S equals PH plus 2B. You're painting around for the units high, and then you're painting the bottom and the top. That is PH plus 2B. That's how they come up with the formula. That is for rectangular prisms, triangular prisms, and right triangular prisms.